This is a 350 Indian built Royal Enfield Bullet that I've been working on recently, and someone has started making it into a bit of a sprint bike. They fitted a few nice bits and pieces to it, but it wasn't particularly fast, so I've had the top end of the engine apart and had a look in there. It's already got a Meteor Minor Sports piston in it, which is a good move and bumps the compression ratio up. And I measured the compression ratio, and it was 8.7 to 1, so that's what you get if you put one of those pistons in and do nothing else. But the performance was still a bit flat, so I discussed it with the owner, that we would shorten the cylinder barrel. So I've shortened that by about 2 millimeters, and that has pushed the compression ratio up to 10.2 to 1. Which may sound a lot, but with the inlet cam timing retarded, the inlet valve shuts later, so there's less cylinder pressure overall than there would be if you had it on the standard timing, so that sort of gets rid of any tendencies towards pinking or anything, and helps with the power production at high revs anyway. So all that's taken care of. I ported the cylinder head a little bit as well. Certainly it could take a bigger carburettor than this one. It'll take up to 30 millimeters now, but to do a full proper job on that, the valves and guides would have to come out, and they're staying put at the moment until perhaps one day we do what I suppose we could call stage 2 with it. And I've also noticed it's a little bit smoky, this one, but the valves and guides are good, they're as new. Piston and rings and bore are obviously good and as new, so maybe it wants a bit of running in. Also, I removed this much oil from the engine, not far off half a litre actually, because it was over the full mark on the dipstick, so that might help it a little as well. So with everything that's been done to this one, I think we can call it Asbo 23. And just set the camera down and start it up. It certainly sounds a lot sharper now with 10 to 1 compression than the 8.7 it had to begin with. And I've noticed with these 350s, if you raise the compression ratio, you can take them up to about 9 to 1, and it doesn't feel like you gained very much after you've done the work. But once you go the other side of 9 to 1 and perhaps closer to 10 to 1, that really wakes them up. And I expect next time I road test this one, I'll probably notice a big difference to how it performs now to how it performed before. We'll set the camera down and I'll go over and start it up. We can have a listen. There will be some smoke. I'm not worried about the condition of the engine components. I think perhaps they'll bed in and that will ease itself. There you go. Another side effect of the higher compression ratio is the tick over speed has increased. It's burning a bit more efficiently as well. Certainly didn't sound like that before. Well, I've got a few things on today, so I won't be going anywhere on this to test it. But at some point in the not too far off future, I will be, and hopefully I'll get a better camera angle to the last time I rode it. I might even be able to see what's going on. Hopefully with a few miles under its belt, perhaps that smoke will clear a bit as well. We'll just have to wait and see. But it's certainly going to be more lively than it was before, I can guarantee that.